I'd like to start it out for a very meaningful moment and some well-deserved thanks and recognition presented by incoming President Dr. Chhatwal.
Hi, thank you, Teri. Thank you, first of all, for your excellent organization and moderation and giving me the opportunity to speak at this first virtual annual meeting that we're having. I'd also like to extend gratitude to all speakers, sponsors, and attendees who are here. But finally, for the man of the moment, Dr. Don Fowls. Dr. Fowls, I'd like to thank you for your tireless leadership this year at a time that definitely has been very challenging for many of us. And I personally want to thank you for extending your leadership for these months, even as we battled through coronavirus and we were still working with parity, and we had our sessions for strategic planning. Your presence, your willingness to continue to engage with all groups within our community as well as within the larger organization has been an inspiration to many of us. And I'd like Teri to please do the honor of presenting the most beautiful plaque of the day for you for your role of being president of the Arizona Psychiatric Society. Thank you.
It's official, we got the picture. Anyway, listen, Jasleen, thank you very much. I really do deeply appreciate it. And I want to, you've been a pleasure. You're going to be a wonderful president. And I think that everyone should be really excited about that. And, I want to thank everyone. This has been a great time. In all honesty, I was going to wait till the end to say this, but, I became a member a few years ago, and before that, when I was at Value Options and Shal Anderson doing my thing, I used to look at the AP askance and say, "What are these guys doing? It's just a good old boys club doing this and that." So, totally ill-informed and totally biased, unjustifiably. So I carried those things, and finally hit me one day and said, "Look, if you're going to criticize and complain, then get involved and try doing something." So I did, and actually, what I learned was the organization here locally and nationally is actually a tremendous organization. There are so many good people in it, and I was really kind of bowled over by that, and I really feel very fortunate and humbled to work with you all and participate. It's outstanding. I was telling my wife, I can't tell you, psychiatrists are really pretty nice people by and large, and really good people. And so it's been tremendous, and thanks a lot. I definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
So before we get started, a little surprise, little unexpected thing. As the president, I can do this. It'll only take a minute, but of all the awards given out today, they all pale in comparison with this one. And this is one that someone, speaking of working tirelessly and given the utmost effort and really making all of our lives, making us look good when in fact it's her doing it. I'd like to present a presidential award to Teri. And basically I did this quietly and secretly. So she told me, we were talking about the presidential awards, and I basically said, I have another organization I need to give awards to. Well, I was telling a little bit of a lie. I wanted to get the name and number so we could get an award for her. And so basically this is an award to Teri, and it's, actually, I got my own here. It's the APS presents to Teri Harnisch its Presidential Award for Leadership and Service in recognition of outstanding leadership and service with contributions to the field of psychiatry that best exemplify the Society's mission of promoting the welfare and those with mental illness and fostering principles of psychiatry. We all are so grateful to you and are so happy to give this award to you, and you really are the person who makes this work. So congratulations to you.
I wish I was
We will, but that's okay.
We will, but, and I told my husband I was almost through the meeting without crying, so this is good crying. This is good crying. This is, the thanks are greatly appreciated and way too generous. I could pick a million flaws out of the things that I do, but what I do because, as Dr. Fowles said, as a community, psychiatric physicians, you amaze me every day. The care, the thought, your compassion for our community. Anything I could do that can support you and what you do is an absolute honor. So thank you for that. And thank you for the thanks.
Oh, absolutely. And I think this is the first time this award has gone to a non-psychiatrist. But as you all well know, of all the people, if Teri deserves this. So please join me in congratulating her for a well-deserved reward.
Thank you. That's very kind of you and very generous to share your moment.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So I believe Dr. Chhatwal's up.
She's done with her piece. So
Okay.
we go right into ledge update. And
I thought she was, okay, so.
Yeah, it's her show. Start the timer.
So,
Yeah, it's all your show. I just was going to do that initial bit.
yeah, right.
Thank you.
I had an initial thing there, so please go ahead.
That was presenting the award to you and thanking you for your service. So
Okay.
we can move on to the legislative updates. Thank you so much.
All righty.